Every time, every time this young lady get in trouble or something happen, who do she call?
And what's the diet home now? No. Okay. And did you do any sort of looking for Desire that night? Yes. What did you do? I called my twin sister.
Call my twin sister. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Now y'all, we gonna get down to the real nitty gritty. We're gonna get into this reaction. Every time this young lady get in trouble, she called who? I call my twin sister. When this happened to Nazaria, why did she call her twin sister? Why she they go to job shop? Okay. This same question. I don't want to get into this. Now, I want to get to a part, this part. She said that she called some of Nazaya's friends that stay nearby. But if I'm not mistaken, they can go outside. That's what she said. They can go outside. I don't know why y'all saying they can't go outside. They just need to stay in front of that door. And she admitted that sometimes Nazaya won't stay in the door. She won't stay in front of the door. She'll disappear from the door. That's what she said. But listen to this for a minute, y'all. I know y'all done heard 100 times, but listen.
Did you do any sort of looking for Desire that night? Yes. What did you do? I called my twin sister. I called some of her friends that I know that stays close by. If they have seen Desire, heard from Desire, and everything. And when I reached out to my sister, she said no. Her friends said no. So after that, I asked my mom if she
No, her friend. What? So you called your twin sister and your sister and Nazaya's friend. You didn't call Jarvis? I thought you said you called Jarvis. And then this is what gonna set the case off. The case out off is I asked my mom, did she want me to call the police? As an adult and a missing child, you didn't even have to ask your mom, did you want her to call the police? Why everything that you got, Shannon got no control over nothing. It's a reason why. Listen to this. I asked my mom, do she want me to call the police? And she said no. She would take it up the next day. Now, wait, y'all. That's not why I'm here, though. That's not why I'm here. I'm getting frustrated. Let me calm down, Lanita. Calm down. Got a grandmama coming out of you and the mom and the aunties. Okay. Y'all remember on it, I'm going to let y'all hear, though. Y'all remember the new girl, a legend named Cash, one claimed she did a interview on Shannon, and I showed it to y'all. You remember, did you overhear Makita, Shannon twin sister, or either Shannon said, it was one of the two, said that I didn't even know he had a girlfriend on the east side. But right here in court, she know that he had a girl on the east side. That was Shannon just said. Watch and see. Well, look, y'all. I don't think they should have did that interview with that so-called girl that named Cash, who did that interview on them, because they're saying something different to her than they said right here. But Shannon allegedly told the girl that she already mentioned in court. This is what she's saying she mentioned in court about the east side. About the girl on the east side. Listen. Here it comes.
They lived kind of in the same neighborhood on the east side. But you suspected there were women that you didn't know about?
On the west side, she know about Shannon know all his women. I don't know why they had to been the other twin said that she didn't know that he had women on the west side and the east side. Shannon didn't care where he had kids with because it wasn't about him, but it was about him. But I think the Ken folks supposed to have been off limit, but it wasn't off limit. I don't know. Because that was she just asked her.
To see somebody around the end of 2023, January 2024. Correct.
Loud.
Desire about a location on Outer Drive with Elmore? Yes. And that was surprising to you, right? Correct. That's on the east side of Detroit? Yes.
East side. I know y'all so tired. You're gonna get tired of me playing stuff. But I'm putting all of this stuff together, y'all. So I'm gonna be going back a lot of times. So you may get bored with me, but I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Now she said that the outer street is on the east side of Detroit. But the only thing I heard from Nazaria that she had was Bafa and Bedford. That's the conversation that she had with Nazaria on the phone. So he had women on the east side. Jarvis had women's everywhere. Okay? Because that's the kind of person he was. Now look, I want to skip over something.
She may have spent the night over.
No.
You indicated that
This is a good part of the grandma testimony. Listen to this. Then we'll talk about it.
The only person that I know that was one of her classmates that she would post little things with one of her little classmates.
but it's fair to say there are some things you did not know.
Yeah, with some, yeah.
Now the grandma and auntie paints a different picture about Nazaria. The grandmother pitched a grandmotherish picture of her. She said she's a very good student. She very manable and very outgoing. But that's not how the Auntie Shannon speak of her. Nazaria didn't have a discipline problem. Why did she get to fighting in school? Now I'm gonna let the grandmama say something. Then I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay. Allegedly happened.
One fight, more than one fight.
There was a young lady that she had a couple of, consultations with in school. And it was like an ongoing situation.
She had an ongoing situation with a girl in school. But they didn't have that ongoing situation at home or on the phone. But only in school. Why is that girl messing with Nazaria? Who put that girl on Nazaria? Who got that girl messing with Nazaria? If Nazaria is manable and likable. Something ain't right there. Now let's finish.
When did this first start?
I'm not quite sure when it started, but it was like off and on, with this particular schooling that she had.
And this is for her current school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did Desire participate in any extracurricular activities? Was she on band or anything?
She like did gym, robotics, art. I mean, she liked a lot of things. She was, involved in it.
And would any of these things cause
It's wild how she got involved in a whole lot, but you can't remember one thing, just robotics. Robotics is boring for Nazaya because she like to dance. Hold on, y'all. Now, I found something that said she was supposed to go to court for that fight 2 days after she went missing. And my assumption is they got rid of her because if she showed up in court pregnant, that would be a problem. Yeah, I just can't help going back here. I just can't. I just can't.
Mother asked you, was she there? My first place I would have went was to the shop, because that's where y'all let her go. That's my first place. Fuck calling him, fuck asking him. My first place was going to, listen, because I got a certain,
Speaks about the situation.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and that's all I'm just going to be for what her friends saying.
What?
That she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye. She was happy.
I don't believe that part.
And that's it. And that's it. Like, that's it. We asked our friends. We asked people. We asked everyone. Everyone. We don't know. We don't know. And that's what we are trying to figure out. Where she is. Because I don't know. Where she could be inside this neighborhood and I don't know. And we've been looking every day.
But y'all heard what she just said. Hold on. Y'all ain't even, that's what I'm saying. They checked the neighborhood good. She could be in the house over there where them kids stay there in the basement. Y'all, I have watched so many shows where they don't kept this man kept this girl, his own daughter, in the basement for years. I mean some years. So could she be in the basement somewhere? I'm just saying. Because Shannon just made a little statement, a remark when she said, well, she could be in the neighborhood and I don't know it. Y'all didn't hear that? Could she be in the house, not the house next door to her, but the house down from her? Could she be somewhere in the neighborhood? That's what she just said. I'm just saying. Y'all know me. So you gotta be careful what you say.
They don't think that this is in the pit of my stomach of not knowing where my niece is. She's 13. I pray to God every day.
now would you, something like, did she ever have a history of running away, leaving the house?
She never ran away.
For a period of time?
No, she never ran away, never went nowhere like my mom.
But y'all know what? The sick part about this man is in a school around other kids. He not even supposed to be around children. He not even supposed to be in that school. Them school don't know who these people be. He not even supposed to be around no other kids.
Right. She run a tight ship. I 10 by 10. You went to school, you do what you were supposed to do, you come home. And then you get ready for the next day.
I think Shannon the weakest one out the bunch. Everybody else stronger than her. I believe they tell Shannon what to do.
Ohio. Y'all know the older guy that had glasses on that was kind of like rubbing all on Nazaya and touching her when she was dancing. It looked like she was on TikTok or whatever. She said that guy in particular is their uncle. He's a great uncle, and he would come sit with the kids sometimes. She said he is not a child, what's the name, but he went to Ohio and he was dating a snow bunny, and the snow bunny basically lied about her age. Basically the same story that all child, what's the name, say. The snow bunny lied about her age and put those charges on him or whatever. He's not that type of person or whatever like that. She said in their house they had like an open door policy. Basically, the kids could come forward to them and tell them anything that they wanted to tell them, and they would be open in ears. She said the way that she raised them is they can go outside like whenever they want to. They don't have permission to go outside, but they got to be in eye view. She said they couldn't like
This girl, I noticed something about her. She always tried to change her identity. She got one eyelash on and one eyelash out. She always do that. Unless she trying to do it with a filter.
go up the street and turn the corner and can't to where she can't see them at or whatever. So I asked her like, if you and Jarvis was never in a relationship, why was it okay for him to like continuously come get Nazaya? And she used to say like, she said Nazaya alibi was her daughter, which is Jarvis' daughter. She would be going with her dad, and Nazaya would be like, oh well, can I go too? Because her sister, which is Nazaya's mom, is supposed to be like some type of addict, and she had custody of Nazaya. And I asked where Nazaya's dad was, and she said that they're unfit parents, and that's how she ended up with Nazaya, because she said Nazaya was her favorite and she took care of Nazaya. So I asked her who did she think unalived Nazaya. So she looked at me and she asked me like, are you recording? At the time I wasn't recording, so I showed her my phone again. I said, no girl, look, I'm not recording, no red dot, no voice memo, no nothing. And she was like, well, when she found out that Nazaya was pregnant, she was pregnant as well by Jarvis Butts, but she had a miscarriage with her baby. And I asked her like, did you go to an abortion clinic to like, you know, get rid of everything, or did the baby discharge itself? She said, well, she don't believe in abortions or whatever, but with that baby in particular, she didn't want to keep it, and her first intentions was to go get an abortion because she knew Nazaya was pregnant as well, and with Nazaya being so young, they could not take Nazaya to an abortion clinic without being questioned. So I said, so how far along was Nazaya when she went missing or whatever? She said, if she can recall, Nazaya was doing things to basically get rid of the baby herself. I said, like what? Like what at-home remedies could you do to get rid of the baby? Like what was she doing at home to get rid of the baby? So she was like, well, Nazaya asked her to buy her like some pads or whatever, like stuff that you'll use on your menstrual cycle, and said she started having cramps and being in pain.
She's
and her
skipping.
period had came on. So Shannon said, with her being an adult and she have all these kids, she know you're not coming on no period while you're pregnant. And she said that's kind of around the time that Nazaya had basically went missing or whatever. So I said, so you don't know how far along she was or whatever when she went missing? Like you don't like if I'm a mother or if my niece,
See, y'all, when Nazaya allegedly got the fight, she's supposed to went to court for this situation. Did she hurt herself when she got the fight? Not knowing that she was pregnant? Could she have hurt herself? And another thing about this young lady right here, she can tell her story. She can do whatever she want to do. Cloud or whatever she doing. But she also asked them, she said, let me know how I did and let me know when y'all ready for part 2. I have so many recordings, and I'm doing the best I can uploading them and doing a story time at the same time. So what she trying to say is, she said my videos keep messing up. I don't know to keep redoing it. Now she's telling y'all stuff that happened without. She do like me when she talk. She got to be careful what she put out there. So you have to catch on to what she's saying, okay?
And my niece, I'm gonna be tuned in on her pregnancy or whatever. And plus, you're leaving. You're saying she can come and go as she please, and she's carrying the baby. That's when a woman is most vulnerable or whatever like that. Basically, when Naziah started making it appear that she wanted to keep the baby, it was kind of too late because she came across like some abortion pills. These pills, she said, it's 4 of them that you get, and you put 2 of them in your mouth, and you put 2 of them in your vagina.
If she's saying what she said, that what this young lady just said, make Auntie Shannon, if she telling the truth, discriminate with herself. Yeah, cause she said she told Naziah what to take, and don't forget, if she, it seemed like Jarvis took her home from the shop. That's what it sounded like. Jarvis took her home because he know he had to take her home. And when he took her home, I believe he gave her the box, all the pregnancy information to get to Shannon. I bet that's what happened. But they didn't tell us that he went to Bedford on his phone. When they did the investigation, it did not say that he went back to Bedford. Right? All right. Unless they kept it out.
Get rid of the baby, but at that time, Naziah was too far along, but she still wanted Naziah to try to take it. She also said when you take the substance or whatever, you kind of bleed out a lot. And she said for some reason after she started checking like her pads and stuff that she bought her for her menstrual cycle while she was already pregnant, she wasn't using none of them. So she asked like Naziah, like, let me see your underwear, like you don't have on anything, like basically like you're not bleeding yet, like the baby is not discharging yet or anything. So she said she started searching everything and she could not find the 4 substances that she gave Naziah to take. So she was questioning Naziah, asking her like, hey, did you take
See
them?
what she just said? She must have been the one that using Jarvis' phone.
And she felt as if Naziah was getting frustrated with her. And that's what she was telling Naziah, like, hey, you can't go nowhere or whatever. Basically, she started being tough on her because she's like, at this point, you're telling me that you don't want to keep it, but somewhere in my heart, I feel as if you do want to keep it. And I already had a miscarriage on my baby, and I feel as if I only had a miscarriage on my baby because you're stressing me out. So that's when I was getting confused because it's like, you said something about abortion, then you said a miscarriage, but okay. Basically answered the question as if I was interviewing her. But she said that he called when he first got locked up, and he called after that, but he didn't mention anything in reference to the case. So I also asked her, do she think that he did it? So she was like, I was like, do you think that he killed Naziah Harris? And then she was like, she was nodding her head no, like respectfully, and she was like, no, not like with the evidence they got. I was like, her boyfriend first. So Jarvis Harris and Shannon wasn't together all the time. His first girlfriend was Shannon's twin sister. So I asked, did they have kids? Did the twin sister have kids with Jarvis as well? And she was like, she had got pregnant by him, but she had an abortion or whatever. And he got a whole lot of baby mamas. She said she just discovered all his baby mamas since the case had happened or whatever. And he do like younger girls. Wait, your neighbors know. Our neighbors now. They probably know better. Yeah. Yeah. And it makes you just want to move it, because everything they gonna twist, they gonna make you ready.